offensive player, do y'all enjoy going up tempo a little bit more like GA's kind of brought in?
Yeah, the up tempo, it gives us a chance, hurry up and get the ball off, run different plays, new plays, and defense is tired, they're still trying to get the call in, trying to get lined up. So it's always a positive when we can get a play in, line up fast, and run it and get positive yards.
What's your opinion of the fade in the red zone?
The who?
The fade in the red zone. Would you just assume they run that to you every time, or do you like that play much?
I mean, I like it. It's just really, just one-on-one, get open, throw a jump ball. I think I'm pretty sure I can go up and get it, most of the time. But we haven't really caught it yet. We caught it once in the beginning of the year, didn't execute it, but we haven't ran it since. But if it's called, I can go out there and make the play.
Do you suggest it at all? Do you ever go and say, hey, nothing else is working, let's try, give me a shot?
No, I've never, suggested it. No, I've never done that.
What's it been like watching Perry go through, finding his way into the starting lineup, then, getting knocked out, and then kind of working his way back in there? What's it been like watching that?
Perry's a hard worker. I knew that over the summertime. Perry, he never stopped working. He was named the starting quarterback, then, lost it the next week, and then, came back and got it. And he's keeping it right now. And, he always worked hard in practice, and, he earned the spot back.
Does that kind of, being able to push through adversity, is that something you see manifesting itself on the field in the way he plays?
Would you say that again?
Does the way that he can sort of fight through adverse situations, is that something you see that also happens on the field?
Yeah, it can. Fighting adversity, with the whole starting lineup and stuff, he was back up and came starting, it kind of affects on the field, if we're down going through some problems where we can't score, he can stay confident back there, stay calm, play under pressure, and that's one thing Perry can do.
Pharoh, he's played basically every snap in 2 straight games now. How does that help this offense get some consistency in the quarterback position in terms of who's back there?
It's a whole lot of consistency. He's throwing, same ball, same spiral coming out, to the different receivers. And, it just keeps, the offense rolling. You don't have to worry about, running different plays, for certain quarterbacks that are in the game. He can kind of run the ball and throw. So it just, it creates that smooth field just going down the road.
Do you almost need that predictability from your quarterback when you run that up-tempo stuff?
Yeah, he has to make some decisions, whatever the play is, to be smart with the ball. Other than that, but, the up-tempo, it's usually like a quick pass or a short pass or a run. And so, it's just something to keep it going, get the defense tired.
What do you feel like has been the biggest problem in the red zone for you guys?
Really just, execute. We haven't executed in the red zone. We dropped 2 touchdown passes last week that should have been caught. So it's not really the I wouldn't say it's the play calls. It's really just can't catch it. We'll catch the ball in the open field, but we'll just drop it in the red zone. And we can't do that, and we have to be better at that.
Does it start getting in your head at all when it seems like it keeps happening, multiple times in a game over and over?
Yeah, it can. It's irritating. It's fourth and 3. The team wants to go for it, but previous downs, we haven't scored, or third and we haven't scored. So coach is gonna kick the field goal, but the players want to go for it. But we just listen to the coaches. They always know what's right, I guess.
Is the atmosphere this week any different with the bye week? Are you being held out at all? Is it like a spring ball? What's it? I know Perry didn't practice.
No, I'm still practicing. Not as much. I'm letting the young guys get some reps. So trying to save our legs a little bit, but I've been doing a little bit. I haven't been doing too much. You can kind of say it's like spring, but next week I'll be back. Full go playing, doing practice a whole lot more.